Well, happy Tuesday and welcome to VA Careers Live. My name is Mike Owens and I'm a national recruiter with the Veterans Health Administration, as well as your host for our weekly segment, Talk About It Tuesday. If you're tuning in for the first time, I want to just let you know that we are here every Tuesday at 12 noon Eastern Time. So feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack, and join us as we talk about careers here at VA. Now, again, whether you're tuning in for the first time or you've been tuning in for the last 4 years, just know we want you to be part of the conversation. So don't be shy, don't be bashful. Leave your questions and comments in the comment section. And as you know, our team and I, we like to go through those questions and comments throughout the day and throughout the week, and sometimes even on a Talk About It Tuesday broadcast. So your comment or question may even be featured live. So again, don't be shy. Leave those questions and comments. And again, we'll, in some form or fashion, we'll make sure that we address those questions and actually address those comments and answer those questions. Also, we all know someone who wants to work at VA. I know someone who wants to work at VA. You know someone who wants to work at VA. So, with that being said, let's share this broadcast. Now, before you do that, before you hit that share button, we do have two hashtags that we like to use with our broadcast. The first hashtag is hashtag VA careers. Again, hashtag VA careers. And the second hashtag we like to use is hashtag work at VA. Again, hashtag work at VA. So plug those two hashtags in, hit that share button, and let's get this information out to as many people as possible. So with that being said, happy Tuesday. April 23rd, and we're happy that you joined us, and I appreciate everyone that's tuning in and watching today or watching at a future time. With that being said, today is National Picnic Day. So and there everybody has their definition of what a picnic is. Some people think a picnic is, take a blanket, sit out there with a picnic basket, have, a charcuterie board. And I hope I said that word right. Charcuterie. I just call it an adult lunchable, but I know I may get some hate mail for calling it charcuterie an adult lunchable, but some people may think homemade sandwiches or whatever. Me, I think if you have a barbecue out in the park, barbecue pit, barbecue grill, and you bring it out to the park and you have a barbecue, I think that's picnic too. So with that being said, since it's National Picnic Day, my question is, what is your favorite picnic food? Again, if when you go to a picnic, whether you're going to a low-key picnic with a blanket out the park or you're going to a barbecue at the park, what is the one food that you're looking forward to the most? And go ahead and put that in the comment section. Of course, I'll answer. I feel mine is burgers. And when I go to barbecues or whatever, burgers is just what I'm looking for. I love burgers with barbecue sauce on it and on the grill. And so that's the one thing I'm looking forward to when I'm at a barbecue, or at a picnic. So that's my answer. So I can't wait to see you guys' answer, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the different foods that you guys come up with. So with that being said, we're going to go into our actual topic for today. So today we're talking about administrative careers, and I wanted to do something a little different today. Normally, I'll sit here and talk about the different administrative careers that we have at VA, and I am kind of going to do that. But instead of talking about just a list of careers, I'm actually going to go on to USA Jobs and talk about the administrative jobs that we actually have open at this moment. Um, so I wanted to talk about that because I want to let you guys know that we are hiring. We do have open positions out there. And I'm looking on USA Jobs right now. So today we're going to talk about some administrative positions that are open. So this morning I went to USA Jobs and I clicked on Department of Veterans Affairs because obviously I want to make sure I'm giving you guys jobs that are here at the VA. So I filtered all of the Department of Veterans Affairs jobs. And I sorted it by date that was open. So these are jobs that were open as early as today, this morning. These are jobs that opened up on today, which is April 23rd. And also jobs that are open to the public. All right. So these are positions that are open to the general public, which means anyone can apply for it. You don't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be a current VA employee or an employee of another federal agency. You don't have to necessarily be a military spouse. Now, if you are all of those things, you're still invited to apply for a job under under open to the public. But I wanted to talk about jobs that anyone that falls under any status. So if you're someone that's not a veteran, not a military spouse, you're not employed with a federal agency, you're not, you don't have any type of special status, you're not a disabled veteran. Um, I just wanted to talk about announcements that are open under those. So again, these are announcements that are open on USA Jobs right now. I know I have a glare in my glasses, so you can see that I'm actually looking at at the USA Jobs page right now. So we're just going to talk about a few administrative positions. So just going down, it looks like in Reno, Nevada. So if you're living in well, I don't know how far Las Vegas is from Reno, but if you're living in that Reno area, it looks like there's a health technician job that's open. And believe it or not, that is an administrative position. So I'm just going to open that. This is a health technician GS5 in Reno, Nevada. It's open to all U.S. citizens. And when it says open to the public, that means open to U.S. citizens, nationals, or those who owe allegiance to the United States. So that's the definition of open to the public here on USA Jobs and VA Careers. So again, this is a health technician. It opened today. It closes on May 6th. So you have up until May 6th. But I always tell you, never wait till the closing date because it may close before that. But this is a health technician job in Reno, Nevada. It opened today, April 23rd. It's a GS5, and it's one vacancy. And it says that this health technician position is located in the nutrition and food service at the VA Sierra Nevada healthcare system out in Reno, Nevada. It says the incumbent will perform a wide variety of administrative functions. Remember, administrative, we're talking about administrative jobs. A wide range of administrative functions, including cost data management, trade ticket management, timekeeping and attendance, workload data management, software management and program maintenance, program analysis and support, timekeeping and office management. All right. So some of the duties include utilizing the computer to enter and retrieve basic information, which means you should have basic computer skills. You're going to utilize dietetic software programs to retrieve diet orders, recipes, the menu, and inventory data. You're going to print and assemble packets. You're going to operate telephone equipment to make phone calls. You're going to, of course, you have to have your customer service. You're looking for someone who provides professional and courteous customer service. Obviously, again, phone calls. Provide basic level education and information on therapeutic diets to patients, guests, and nursing staff. Again, you retrieve customer and patient complaints. So again, this is a health technician position that's open at the VA facility out in Reno, Nevada. It opened today and it closes on May 6th. So again, if you are interested in that position and you live out or you want to relocate out to the Reno, Nevada area, go ahead to USA Jobs and apply for that position. So I'm just going to scroll down for some other administrative positions. So the next one I see is we have an advanced medical support assistant position that's open out in Toma, Wisconsin. Again, at the VA Toma Medical Center. This is a GS6 position and it opened, looks like, oh, yep, this is another one that opened on today and it closes on May 8th. So again, the opening day is today, which is April 23rd, and it closes on May 8th, 2024. But again, as I mentioned just a few minutes ago, you never want to wait till the job closes because you want to make sure that you have a chance to apply because sometimes these jobs close before the listed closing date because they may have reached the number of candidates that they needed to apply. So again, this is a advanced medical support assistant. All right. So it says this medical support assistant will serve in the radiology department at Toma Veterans Affairs Medical Center. So you're going to be in the radiology department out at the VA Center out in Toma, Wisconsin. It says the medical support assistant is responsible for a range of duties related to telephone support and management, consult tracking, scanning, receiving, and processing of all mail. All right. So some of the duties include making queries to patients regarding their current address, their phone number, and updating any patient information that's needed. This person will also ensure that incoming claims, medical documentation, statements, and general inquiries are properly opened, date stamped, and sorted into establishing categories for proper processing. Also, you're going to receive any incoming correspondence to determine the nature of a question, concern, or issue. You're going to view and sort various medical documentation and indexes to the You're going to view and sort medical documentation and indexes to the correct veteran by either scanning records to the veteran's chart or properly directs to the Health Information Management Department of Scanning. You're going to assist in the training of new employees. So if you're an advanced medical support assistant, at some point you're going to train other medical support assistants. So again, this is another administrative job that we currently have open here at the VA. So let's go. Let's see. We have a good one out in North Chicago, Illinois. So this is the Veterans Health Administration. This is the VA hospital out in North Chicago. So if you're out in Chicago, we have a program support clerk. This is a GS5 position. It opened today and it's going to close on May 1st. So again, program support clerk, Veterans Health Administration is out there in North Chicago. So if you live in the Chicago area, we have a program support clerk position. And again, it's not remote. So again, you'll have to report to that facility, that VA hospital. Again, it opened today and it's going to close on May 1st. It's also open to the public. So as I mentioned, all these positions that I'm talking about today are open to the public. So these are not status positions, which means you don't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be a military spouse. You don't have to be a current federal employee. If you are a U.S. citizen, you can apply to these positions. So again, it's one vacancy, GS5. It opened today and it closes on May 1st. And as a program support person, you're going to do a few administrative orders. This position, you're going to maintain a computerized engineering work order system. So that means you're going to be dealing with a lot of work orders. You're going to make sure that you're going to screen all work orders for completeness. You're going to monitor the work order system on a daily basis and provide each shop with status of their orders. So, you're going to be providing each department or each shop with an update on what their order status is. And you're going to maintain the order system. All right. You're also going to deal with mail correspondence and reports. You're going to print schedules monthly for distribution to the shops. You're going to type memorandums, work schedules, just general correspondence regarding memorandums, work schedules, time sheets, training schedules. You're going to type minutes for workshop meetings. You're going to copy reports for distribution and send fax materials that are directed by immediate supervisor and shop foreman. And then you're going to receive all incoming mail to that office. So again, this is for a program support clerk, office automated. This is a position out in North Chicago at the VA Medical Center out in North Chicago. Again, this position opened today and it's going to close on May 1st. So here, we're just going to go down to a few more positions. I won't go over all of them because there's a lot of positions open. So again, the reason I want to do this because I wanted to show everyone that's watching, hey, we are hiring here at VA. We have positions that are open at the various medical centers. We had one out in Reno. We had one out in Tomah, Wisconsin. Now we just went over one that's out there in North Chicago. All right. And the next one that we have is out at the Birmingham Medical Center. All right. So this is a program support assistant. This one is a GS6. This one is a GS6 position. It opened today, April 23rd, and it closes on May 2nd. So again, program support assistant. And it looks like you're going to be with this, whoever gets selected for this position as a program support assistant will be working in the eligibility and enrollment section in the business management service at the VA hospital out in Birmingham. All right. And it looks like the primary responsibility for this position will be interviewing applicants to determine eligibility for and enrollment to VA healthcare benefits. So that's a very important job because you're going to be looking over paperwork and you're going to be helping to determine whether a service member is eligible and to get health care benefits at the VA. And if so, what are those health care benefits that they're going to be eligible for? And the program sort, you'll also ensure that all eligible candidates or applicants are registered and enrolled. So again, this is a GS6 program support assistant out at the Birmingham, Alabama VA Medical Center. So let's see what else we have here. Again, I'm scrolling down, and again, we're still on positions that just opened today. We haven't even gotten to positions that are going to be open, that are open the last few days. So today I have another program support assistant position. Actually, this one opened yesterday on April 22nd, and it's open all the way into April 26th. So this one's open only what looks like 4 days. So again, this is a program support assistant out at Albuquerque, New Mexico. So if you're in Albuquerque, New Mexico, an area, or you were willing to relocate to Albuquerque, New Mexico, go ahead and go to the USA Jobs and VA Careers and go ahead and look up at this position. Again, we're talking about administrative careers. We're not talking about clinical careers or careers where you may have to have a specialized degree. We're just talking about general administrative careers here on Talk About It Tuesday today. So again, program support assistant out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's a GS6 position. It opened yesterday and it closes on the 26th. And basically it says this program support system is located within Readjustment Counseling Service, and its primary purpose is to provide administrative and clerical support to a multidisciplinary team providing counseling service to veterans with readjustment problems. All right. The incumbent is the only administrative person located on site, thus becoming responsible for many of the administrative, fiscal, and supply support functions for the vet center team. So again, this is going to be a position open at the program support assistant GS6, open at the VA Vet Center out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And it's for the readjustment. It's going to be in a readjustment counseling service section or department. Again, let's keep going. I think I have time for one more. All right, one more. Of course, we have a plethora of clinicians. So I'm not just scrolling, going back months. We have also positions that are open for registered nurses. I'm scrolling through a lot of physician openings that we have. So here, I'll do one more. This is a medical support assistant, MSA, and this position is out in, and this one has many vacancies. So this is not just open for one person. They're planning on hiring many people under this one opening, and so this is going to be for medical support. I'm sorry, yes, a medical support assistant. This is out in Johnson County, Iowa. So again, if you're out in the Iowa area, out in Johnson County, near Johnson County, Iowa, this position is perfect for you. This is it says this medical support assistant. Again, these are GS3 through 5 positions. So that means you can get hired on either as a GS3, GS4, GS5. And a lot of times when they have these multi-grades, so even if you just get hired as a GS3, you have promotion potential up to GS5. So this is a medical support assistant. It says the medical support assistant serves at the Iowa City VA healthcare system. So you'll be out at the VA hospital out there in Iowa City. It says the MSA, or this medical support system, performs duties related to the receipt, intake, and indexing of health and administrative information, and is responsible for scheduling appointments, including interpreting and verifying provider orders in accordance with VHA, Veterans Health Administration, national scheduling guidelines. So again, this is an MSA position. This announcement that I'm looking at now, it says it's open, has many vacancies. So again, they are hiring multiple people under this one announcement. So if you are in the Iowa City area, the Johnson County area out in Iowa, I would say go ahead and apply for this position, and you may be one of the lucky people that get hired. So, again, today we were talking about administrative careers, and again, I can go on and on and on. I wanted to do this episode because I want to show the folks that watch us that we're not just here every week, just throwing out information that's not accurate. We are hiring at VA. Again, I'm looking at usajobs.gov right now. We went over job openings that are open and most of these jobs that I went over today open today, with the exception of one that opened yesterday. And if you keep scrolling, so if you want to know what I did, I went to usajobs.gov. Again, usajobs.gov. I filtered out all of the jobs. I filtered all the jobs that are just for Department of Veterans Affairs. So again, I'm not looking for any other federal agency. So I clicked on Department of Veterans Affairs so it can show me all the positions there. I also filtered it by date opened. So the way you do that, you click on date open. You click on open date, and it's going to give you sort. You're going to put sort by open date. Then it's under the sort direction. You're going to do descending, not ascending, but descending. That way, if you do that, you'll be able to get the jobs that open today, and it'll go down based on it'll go down based on yesterday, the day before, but it'll start with the positions that were open today. And I also filtered open to the public because I wanted to talk about positions because I know a lot of people out here who watch our program, you're not a veteran, you're not a federal employee, you're not a former federal employee, you're not a military spouse, you're just an everyday average American out there, U.S. citizen, and you're trying to get a job here at the VA. So I wanted to do those jobs. So again, I want to show you that we do have administrative jobs out there. I want to show you the different types of administrative jobs that we have open out there. And just to kind of show you that, yes, there are positions open. So with that being said, again, I thank you guys for watching. Again, go to usajobs.gov or vacareers.va.gov. And you can go and look at these opening positions and find something out there that fits what you want to do. And hopefully one day you are an employee here at the Department of Veterans Affairs, whether it's under the Veterans Health Administration, the Veterans Benefits Administration, or the National Cemeteries Administration. So, we have 3 pillars. Well, 4 actually, if you count central office. 4 pillars here at Department of Veterans Affairs. So with that being said, thank you for watching. And again, today is National Picnic Day. So if you love picnics or barbecues, go ahead and put what your favorite picnic food is. So when you're getting ready to go on a picnic, what's that one food you're dreaming about the days leading up to that picnic or barbecue? Put that in the comment section. As I mentioned, mine's a burger. So I love burgers. I'm a burger man. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone that's been watching, whether you tuned in for the first day, you tuned in a few months ago, or you've been with us for the 4 years that we've been doing this program. We appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on next week. Have a great day.